Hello, my name is Himari Lois Before. Today I'm going to be talking about Augusta's cyber security policy and executive summary. Let's just jump right into it by starting with the process for the creation and changes to different types of standard. The process include identifying a need. Once the need has been identified, there will be a creation of a committee to handle the new standard. Research will be done to look into the areas that needs to be upgraded or worked on. After the research has been done, there will be a consensus among the members on the result of the research, which will then be made public for public reviews and opinion for the necessary feedback to be taken. And once the feedbacks have been taken among the members of the committee, they will then go ahead to take a vote to approve the recommendations of the feedbacks, while the final stage will be a publication of the new standard or the updated version. So let's go to Augusta Cybersecurity Framework. It's divided into the function tiers as well as the profile. So we're going to start with the function first. And the function includes identify, protect, detect, respond, and recover. And for the tiers, Augusta is currently in tier 3, which means that it has developed and implemented several procedures for managing cybersecurity risk, including incident response plan, security awareness training, and periodic risk assessment. Based on our current vulnerability and threat level, which has a likelihood of occurrence of high with a potential impact of severe, it has been it has been used to determine our current security profile. And this is based on both our current technology as well as people. The next slide will be talking about the cybersecurity life cycle of stroke framework. Just like we identified earlier on, the life cycle is still based on that. Identify, protect, detect, respond, and recover. Methodologies to establish a cybersecurity program. The first is to conduct a risk assessment. From there, you now set your goals, you evaluate your technology, you select a security framework to use, then you review security policies, you create a risk management plan, then you then go ahead to implement your security strategy, after which you then evaluate to see if progress is being made. How organizational security policies support business objectives. Modern day business are technology based, and these technologies are vulnerable to a variety of malicious cyber attack. These cyber attacks disrupt and have impacts on business operation, which ultimately have a damaging long-term implication, such as supply chain disruption, product delays, and loss in revenue. A practical approach that includes organizational security policies as a foundational component of business operation is required for a business to achieve its objective. Then we now go ahead to look at Augusta's network diagram. Based on this network diagram, we can see that we have a manual input to login, and when you are successfully logging, you are authenticated, and based on your authentication, you are granted access based on your role, which gives you access into the various modules of Augusta's security network. But if there's a failure in your logging in, that means you will be sent a message to let you know that there's a failure in your login, at least to ascertain if you're actually the one who is actually trying to log in. That would kind of give you a thumbs up to know if someone is actually trying to break into your system. Then we now look at the Augusta's network diagram. From the network diagram, we can see that it's a little complicated and has like about six segmentation. And the various segmentations representing different departments of organizations, they are quite carefully segmented so that to minimize access in case of a breach. Then let's look at Augusta's risk assessment and business impact analysis. So we're looking at Augusta's patient's record. This is one of the critical. This is one of the aspects of our operation that is very critical. So we cannot afford a downtime in in this crucial aspect. Then the care management protocols. That's another important system relevant to the evidence-based treatment and the automation of our workflow, clinical decision support, etc., which is also very critical. That means we cannot afford to have a downtime in this in affecting this system. The automated medical administration. This is responsible for eliminating errors in medication administration. This is also another critical aspect of our system that we cannot afford a downtime. This is nursing resources. This aid efficient function of our nurses despite a shortfall in our nurse-patient ratio. Another crucial part of our operations that we cannot afford a downtime. Augusta's business continuity plan. Augusta's business continuity plan provides detailed strategies on how business operation can be maintained for both short-term and long-term outages. A key component of our business continuity plan is disaster recovery plan that contains strategies for handling IT disruptions to network, to server, computer, and other devices. Our BCP is premised on the following principles: high availability, continuous operation, and disaster recovery. The different standard laws, regulation, policies, and framework. The first one I'm going to look about is the General Data Protection Regulation, which is an EU regulation body for organizations doing business in the European Union. Then we are going to look at the California Consumer Protection Act, CCPA, which is a California-based law regulating all organizations operating in California. The Payment Card Industry Data Security Standard is a regulatory standard developed by the credit card companies to help protect cardholders' information. The National Institute of Standard and Technology, which is NIST, is responsible for developing the NIST cybersecurity policy framework. Then the Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act, HIPAA, is a regulatory compliance framework for those operating in the healthcare industry, while the SAGS, which is a law focusing on regulating accounting and transparency process in organization. The Federal Risk and Authorization Management Program, FEDRAM, is a regulatory compliance framework solely for United States federal agencies, which is aimed at keeping their cloud services and data secure. Incident response and incident handling. Augusta's incident response plan is based on the SANS framework, which consists of the following process: preparation, identification, containment, eradication, recovery, and lesson learned. All roles and responsibility are clearly spelled out, and all tools, technology, and resources needed by response team are identified and provided. Our also response also gives rules for biannual tests of the incident response plan in order for members of the team to familiarize themselves with the assigned roles. Then let's look at the cybersecurity awareness infographic. One of the major ways of creating cybersecurity awareness is through the use of infographics because it's easier to navigate through and far easier for the eye than the traditional blog or article. They are also much simpler and captivating to the reader, making the reader making the reader more likely to maintain interest for a longer period of time. Infographics are also excellent tools for building broad awareness, as one can incorporate company logos, colors, messages, and styling to them. Finally, infographics are fun and they are engaging. Executive summary. In our executive summary, we made the following key findings. Findings are there's need to update the current security policy to cover identify gaps as both our business procedure, process, and technology use. The coverage. The coverage includes all aspects of Augusta's business operation, with particular emphasis on our critical infrastructure to all that are critical to all aspects of our operation. The notable incident is the discovery of incident of probable unauthorized access from disengaged employee, leading to development of a policy to deactivate all disengaged employee within 24 hours of leaving Augusta's employment. Then the recommendations. The following recommendations were made. All employees must attend a quarterly cybersecurity awareness training. Adequate financial resources must be made available for the incident response team. A reward system must be made available for those following Augusta's security policy while defaulters are reprimanded. Thank you for listening.